Alright, I made a mistake. I should have had a box ready for this before I listed it and it sold. Grabbed this box, but this is definitely not going to work. I could take this part off, but just the dimensions on the bottom are not going to be long enough. And none of these boxes work. I did save this box over here. It's been here for a while. I'm hoping this box works. So let's pull all this stuff down. This might work. This might do it right here. This might do it right here, bud. Alright, it is going to work because this comes off like that. And then this will go in like that. This will be the perfect box, actually. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, don't make that mistake. Always find a box for bigger items and have the box ready on hand before listing it. Luckily, I had this box. If not, I have to go run to U-Haul and pay for a box for like 14 bucks. All right, now I'm gonna pack this up. One little tool I like to use a lot is this chair. So helps me out a lot. Something like this, I can just sit right here and I could saran wrap it or bubble wrap or whatever I need to do, and I can spin it. Once I get this figured out, I'll show you how it works. So I put the vacuum on there, and I just use a saran wrap and just spin around. Spin it just to put some saran wrap everywhere. Then I put some bubble wrap on the top, because this part and this part is where the contactor will get damaged. Right here is all safe. So I put some bubble wrap there. Now I'm going to bubble wrap this part. So I'm going to put a little scotch tape right there. And then I'm going to use this, I think it's 3/16 bubble wrap first, just to get a good layer. And then I'm going to put the thick bubble wrap after. So I'm just going to roll it. That's what I get for not having a box ready. So I'm gonna do something like that. Oh man, it doesn't have to look pretty, but it has to be at least working. Okay, okay. So that wasn't working. So now I know why it wasn't working, because when I put the bubble wrap, the wheels would roll and it would roll off the bubble wrap. So I need to saran wrap this bottom piece to keep the wheels from moving, then bubble wrap it. Come on. See how the wheels want to roll? There we go. There we go. All right, now this should work. So I got me a piece of bubble wrap. I'm gonna go around here. There we go. Now that works better. And also I can tape it here. It won't be on the actual vacuum. So do something like that. Now that I got the bubble wrap on, now I can saran wrap the bubble wrap again. Like this. It's the first time I've ever shipped a vacuum, so I'm learning as I go also. The next time I'll have it down. There we go. Looks pretty good. Since that one's all bubble wrapped, this is the handle that goes in there. I'm just going to bubble wrap this one to make sure it doesn't get damaged. That looks good. So that's what it looks like so far in there. So what I'm going to do is pack it like that. Pack it all up, then resize this piece right here and bring it down to cut off the extra 5 to 6 inches right there. Let's see how many inches it actually is. It cut off like 6 inches. And I'll pad the heck out of it right here and pad the bottom and the sides. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do first is put a bunch of this stuff in there. A bunch of pad. Put this in. Then we'll put this at an angle, something like that. All right. This is tiring. I don't want to turn on the fan in here because then it'll make the video hear the fan in the background. Oh yeah, before I forget, I always forget to put one of these. Put it right there. Yeah, we'll do something like that right there. You know what, forget this. I'm not going to be cheap. I'm just going to make sure it gets there. I'm not going to cut it down. I don't want to risk it getting broke because I was trying to save a few bucks. I'm going to leave it the same size and put wrapping all around this. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And make it real strong here, make it real strong here. And have it like floating in the middle. I'm not even going to try to save a few bucks. I want the customer to be happy and that it gets there safely. Especially because I'm shipping it FedEx. I don't want it to break. Yeah, forget that. I'd rather play it safe and make sure it gets there. And I got to make sure I put the book because it was in the listing. So maybe just put it right here on the side. Yeah, something like that. So far I got the wand in there wrapped up, both ends, the sides. Probably put some more here and then stuff it real good. I already know everybody's gonna say you're wasting so much paper. It's gonna eat at your profit. It's like $12 for that whole roll. I'd rather make sure this thing gets there in one piece. I think it's almost there. Maybe one more piece like that and we'll be good. All right, now that we got it in there, shut the ends. Ah. All right, now that I got those in there smashed in good, start one side. Yeah, this thing ain't moving. Let's get this crammed up pretty good. like to get both sides started like that. I'll cram it down the middle. This is where that chair comes into play right here. Hey bud, what are you doing? Since this box is so big, I gotta put this outside. So me personally, I like to cover up the Amazon stickers and logos. You don't have to, but I like to. Let me just get that started. All right, this is what I do with the chair. I'll get it started. And just spin it. Now I gotta flip the other way around. I'm gonna just cover this Amazon logo. And then I like to cover up old stickers that came from Amazon. That one and this one, just in case. I always just cover them. All right, we're done, right? No, I don't trust this eBay tape. Now I put clear tape over that. Here's a 3-inch clear tape. So go on the side. Now I'll flip it and do the most important part. And then I like to go upright and do a couple of passes just to keep it tight. All right, I quoted the buyer 25 pounds, 50 by 20 by 20. All right, let's see how much it weighs. Come on, here we go. Oh man, more than I thought. And the height is 40. Okay, so it's 40 by 21 by 15. 40. Okay, I was 10 inches short this way, but I'm over 5 pounds. Slap a couple of fragile stickers on there. And I don't know if this is going to help, but the bottom's here. And we'll just put like an arrow. See if that helps. I don't think it will, but heavy parts on the bottom. I don't think this is going to fit through the doggy door. I'm going to have to go around the whole backyard. Oh, it fits. So I quoted the buyer 25 pounds, 50 by 20 by 20. Came out to $79.86. But now that we put the actual dimensions, it was 30 by 1 ounce, 40 by 21 by 15. And the new price is $50.16. So I'll make about 30 bucks on shipping. If I'd have resized it and got it down to like 36, like I was going to, $10 more. Maybe if I'd have did 35, $37.40. Man, now I'm kind of regretting not resizing it down, but it's all right. Never saw this pop up. Yeah, so make sure it's not over 70 pounds and 131 inches, which is length and girth. can be $1,000 fine, pretty much. Yeah, mine's within the limits. Insurance? No. I hope you liked the video. This is my first time packing a vacuum. Here's a little breakdown of the total profit I got from the vacuum. If you like videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, and happy hunting.